It is loud out here at PIR. Rose Cup races happening all weekend long. You can see these beautiful cars racing by. It's practice today and qualifying, and it is going to be so much fun this weekend. Todd Harris joins us fresh off the track. He just got off. How are you? He's still sweating.
It's good. We just got off racetrack. Lots of different cars here, so there's different run groups going. So my group just got done, and as you can see, 5 minutes later, now we got the Rose Cup group going.
This is so exciting. Now, I know also your son Calvin racing against you this weekend. Now, who was faster in practicing?
I was faster in practice, but who knows? This might be his year. He's in his second year of racing, and he's looking to try and get in on that podium today.
Now, he's been in racing 2 years. You, 27 years?
Yeah, you could call it an addiction, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. For someone who's never been out here to the Rose Cup races out at PIR, what can we expect this weekend?
Some fire-breathing monster cars that are going around. You've got the Porsches, the Ferraris, the Corvettes, and you've got vintage race cars. We've got the Spec Racer Fords, Spec Miatas, and you've even got drone racing for the young crowd. I'd have never even flown a drone, so I'd be terrible at that.
For the very first time, that's pretty cool. Now, these are amateur races. However, some people here, some racers have been amateurs for 40-some years.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's definitely, I mean, it's an amateur event, but there are professional racers sprinkled in there for sure, you know, throughout all the different run groups. What
are your thoughts when you're in that race car? What's going through your mind?
Well, you know, racing's one of those things where you've got to do things consistently and smart. You've got to hit every lap. The fastest average race lap wins the race. So while everybody thinks it's all about taking risks, it's about taking smart risks.
Very cool. What separates this race from other races around the country and the world?
Well, what's really neat about this one this year and last year is it's put on by the Friends of PIR, and it combines a couple of the sports car groups around here, Oregon Region SCCA and Cascade Sports Car Club. They come together to put this event on, and it's grassroots racing at its best on the West Coast.
And I know you teach drivers, so really, if I started a course next year, I could be driving in this race?
Yes, let's get you signed up. We'll get you in the 3-day racing school. You get a competition license.
Oh, wow.
And then you're not standing here with me, but you're on the racetrack putting the pedal to the metal.
I would love that. What's the #1 rule in racing?
Well, the #1 rule is obviously you got to get there before the other driver does. So they always say to finish first you got to finish. Every driver knows that. So it'll be fun, good, close, hard racing. But boy, it's definitely fast out here.
And I heard a rumor you don't worry about your boy Calvin racing, but you worry about him more on spring break with his friends.
Oh yeah, I think he's going to the University of Oregon, and I'll be more worried about him going up and down I-5 with the rest of the world than I ever will on the racetrack.
Now, Todd, I know you also have a 14-year-old. Will he carry on the family tradition as well, get into racing?
Oh yeah, Taylor is 14, and he'll be a freshman this next year, going to Tigard High School, and he is going to be in a racing school this year, and he'll be on this racetrack probably next year. Look for it.
I have to ask you, what's your favorite car to drive?
Boy, you know, I've driven a lot of really neat stuff over the years, but I've got to say the Ferraris are they're top of the list.
Very cool. You think we can get in one maybe a little bit later?
There's going to be Ferraris, Lamborghinis, the ride of your life. We've got different, very exotic, cool cars. Catch a ride.
All right, very cool. Todd, thank you so much again. We're here at PIR, Rose Cup races. We're going to stick around for a little while. I'm going to get in one of those Ferraris coming up and find out how you can have the ride of your life out here at the Raceway this weekend.